very healthy at the beginning of the year, but stay away from the injuries, especially their 12 players. It'll be Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Great reps for him with Eric Bledsoe. Couldn't play through the contact. Anthony Davis with good play, protecting the rim. On the trail, it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope, and that's the way it begins.
You know, it's amazing to me.
He looked good yesterday
in
Indiana. Coming back at the right time, Billy got it, but Anthony Davis or McDonaldre almost automatic. They're in the top 10 in defensive efficiency. LeBron up against Nikhil.
I say this all the time.
Right,
That's the best player. That's the best.
Nikhil, after Billy battled to keep it alive, Hernan Gomez, and now James Johnson. I guess he saw a little bit of a lane. Forrest feeling 24 on that play. Contavious Caldwell-Pope shares it. Schroeder, long range. He gets the triple.
Start out like a little isolation base, but when that ball moves from side to side, you put teams' defenses in a tough position. That's a heck of a finish by James.
Trying to finish the regular season with identical record, home and road. LeBron got there, and he's going to finish. Hands Johnson and the blitz by LeBron.
Good hustle.
Nikhil goes to the ground. Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Najee waits, and a good decision.
See James Johnson turning back the clock on him.
And you know he's going to get his. 6-point game. LeBron, he came down, but you can't call it travel on him. And it's a three for Dennis Schroeder.
This had in a different position right there.
First turnover of the game for either side, and an easy take. LeBron gets in.
He really looked like LeBron James.
Yeah, he had a burst. There's no question about that. On the give, it'll be LeBron. A little pocket pass.
LeBron is not LeBron. It's like LeBron's not LeBron.
Billy.
Good patience.
You said it. Caldwell-Pope swiped in New Orleans. Joel Myers, Antonio Daniels, Jen Hale. And the league got it right. Bledsoe gets the finish.
The league definitely got it right.
Yeah, there's so many games of significance that we'll be talking about tonight. Right now, Oklahoma City and the Clippers are tied. Backdoor run. Didi got burned. Didi Luzada. Kyle Kuzma into the game. He did a good job when LeBron and AD were out. Marc Gasol available. Takes the triple and gets the three.
So I guess Marcus
Gasol, another triple. Stays out. Man, Caruso.
That's what he does.
Yeah, his activity pays off, and Anthony Davis follows it up. Caruso creates it. You always need energy guys like that as he's trying to pick up a charge. Instead, he takes out a teammate, and Bledsoe burns him with the triple.
Tucker hasn't played yet.
Nope.
Montrezl Harrell hasn't played yet.
Bledsoe finds space and finds the three.
Along with it. You know, I think this is the most under-discussed aspect. Great pass by Marc Gasol. Under-discussed topic of the season is the games.
Development time that players get. I mean, AD, you can relate to how hard it is to play point guard in the league, let alone when you didn't play strength standpoint on the defensive side of the ball. But Nikhil and Jackson have distinguished themselves in a way that we expect a great deal from them moving forward. I also think that playing in for 7 is a little excessive. If you are a 7th seed in the NBA, by and large, you are at a concept of 8, 9, 10.
One of the interesting aspects of what has developed for the Pels this year, and we've seen them over the last, is Wes Matthews.
Just to come. What has stood out to you, I guess, or what have you been most impressed with about Najee Marshall?
So Trajan and I were just talking about this and putting a team together, and you want to be sustainable year after year. The finances come into the play, and obviously we feel very, very strongly about both those. I think what our players and our player development staff are going to do are really focus on breaking down the film, watching where the moments, the learning
is. These younger guys, they're going to have to take that step. It's unavoidable. You know, when you look at some of the better teams in the league, that's the second three to Najee's.
Setting the screen and looking for the lob, and another poor diagonal.
I tell you what, when you are playing this Los Angeles Lakers team, this is about the third time this happened.
What they come back and what they look like next year.
And there's another cross-court pass.
Well, and when you leave your feet without a place to go, as Anthony Davis gets it on a beautiful dime from LaPorte. And LeBron on the finish, no, doesn't curl it home. He's still behind the play.
Right, and the thing is, you're James Johnson, you might want to stay back so they don't throw this ball ahead to LeBron.
Najee will slow it down. It's a family, and there's a number of siblings. They're all black belts. It'll be Dennis Schroeder leaving it off for the easy one. Andre Drummond on the fin, didn't he? Najee's real short and leaking out the tight end. He'll get the reverse this time. LeBron James on the fin. Waits for the Anthony Davis pick. And on the backdoor run,
I tell you,
he too easy. Andre Drummond, well designed.
He's doing a great job of playing out of that dunker spot as well. A lot of bigs don't really know how to do that. He's doing a great job.
Najee Marshall, great recognition. Given away. Another turnover is the 10th of the game. So the Pels were down by 9 at the break. Points off turnovers, so you can make it 12 now. Good about that. Billy said you didn't see that elbow to the chops before I hooked him. LeBron and leaves it off. Billy did a good job. He was on top of the basketball. Thought it was going to spin home. Nikhil with Billy. Good decision.
Good pass, yeah. Good pass.
A single digit at 70-69. Schroeder's got an easy one. And they vacated the premises. No. Schroeder and Drummond will get it. Schroeder on the assist.
I tell you what, basketball over against good teams like this.
That was good D on LeBron. And the take, a good one against Anthony.
On that 5-game road trip, how comfortable Nikhil was getting to that rim and finishing with the other hand.
Look out below.
There's that pocket pass again.
They lost that by 3. They played well on the road. Anthony Davis going hard to the hole. There. U-turn. Kuzma the step through to himself and a smart play. Smart step through by Kyle Kuzma. Now Caldwell Pope shares with Kuzma. Caruso on the run.
Nice.
Good take. Over.
Have something immediately, then they start to move the ball from side to side and force your defense to react.
Caruso.
And this is the result of it.
Back, but you brought up a great point while we were away. Conditioning.
Right.
Getting back into game shape. Good run by Caruso.
That's
LeBron
that's
with
what I mean.
a little bit longer. And taken away by Kyra. Up against another speed guy, Dennis Schroeder. And he gets the finish. Boy, that was a pretty good smart play. He almost got it away. Jackson now up against Marc Gasol, who turned away. If he stays, he may get the charge. But I hope Jackson's okay.
Yeah, when the guy does, this Pelicans team have been doing what they've done all season long. They're resilient.
They're hanging in there. It'll be LeBron.
There goes that guy again.
He's an 11-point game with 9 to play. And it's still a 20-plus point game in Portland. LeBron on the run and on the finish.
See, that Marc Gasol,
3.5 minutes of the third. They have controlled the tempo. James Johnson, good move. Nobody stopped the ball, and Billy gets the finish. What a finish. Caruso slings it out for LeBron. We knew where that was going. Right to the rim.
Thank you.
There's that touchy, shaky balance.
Good basketball.
How about the triple?
Good basketball.
10 points.
Some guys get it early. Some guys get it a little bit later. Great pass.
In a zone, James Johnson, and good interior pass. Now can they get stops? Horton Tucker gets the roll. Friendly rim.
Their rotation this game.
What I like is the touches they have in half-court sets.
Yep, and that's what's hard to guard, because this is what you end up with.
Great take by final 2.5. And Kuzma got there. He's got game. There's no question about that. Kyle Kuzma off the bench with his 3rd bucket to go along with 5 boards and 3 assists.
And that's the 2nd or 3rd time. Good pass.
Yes.
Great pass.
Billy on the finish.
That's the 2nd or 3rd time, Kyle.
And I mean that sincerely.